The results we got with this Thai propagation method, applied to the lemon tree, fig tree, and also to avocado, were truly impressive. The results are amazing, with an extremely high rooting rate and a method that's very easy to replicate at home. The big advantage of this system is that every bud or shoot on our cutting can become a completely independent new plant. Unlike air layering, which only gives you one tree, with this method, you can multiply your plants on a large scale using just a single piece of branch. It does require a bit of delicacy, yes, but once you learn it, I promise you'll thank me because the results are truly spectacular. So stay until the end because it's important that you don't miss any of the details I'm about to explain. Let's get started. For this Thai propagation method, we're going to need a plastic bottle, preferably 8 liters, scissors or a box cutter, river sand or wash sand. You can also use construction sand, but it must be washed very well with clean water before using it. If you use beach sand, make sure to wash it several times to completely remove any salts. Cleanliness is essential, since with this method, we'll have a very high relative humidity, between 90 and 100%, for weeks, and any leftover salts or organic matter can cause fungus or rot. Also, 3 cuttings, one from each species. A lemon tree cutting, a fig tree cutting, and an avocado cutting, about 10 to 15 centimeters long with several visible buds. 3% hydrogen peroxide, or 10 volume, the kind we have at home. Ground cinnamon, a spray bottle, and a small piece of cotton, though that's optional. This will help with drainage and prevent the sand from escaping. Now we take the bottle and cut off the bottom part, about 5 centimeters high. This space will be our main container. At the bottom, we make a single drainage hole about 2 centimeters from the base, so that excess water can drain out easily. You can make this hole with a utility knife, a soldering iron, or a hot tool, although I recommend using a utility knife because it's quick, clean, and precise. If the hole ends up a bit too big, you can place a small piece of cotton in it, which will allow drainage but prevent the sand from escaping. Once the hole is made, add 4 centimeters of sand inside the container. It's important to leave 1 centimeter free at the top, which will serve as a watering and aeration chamber. River sand is the most recommended because it's porous, airy, and allows for constant moisture without waterlogging. If you only have construction sand, wash it thoroughly with clean water before using it. And if you use beach sand, remember to wash it several times to remove all the salt. This step is essential because we're going to work with constant humidity between 90 and 100%, and any impurity can lead to the development of fungi or bacteria. Now comes the most important part. In this case, we'll do it with 3 different cuttings, one from a lemon tree, another from a fig tree, and another from an avocado. The procedure is exactly the same for all 3. We take each branch about 10 to 15 centimeters long and make sure it has several buds or growth points. On one side, we make a lengthwise cut about half a centimeter to 1 centimeter wide, depending on the thickness of the cutting. This cut should remove the green cambium layer until you reach the live wood. It's important to gently scrape the cambium in that area because the plant will heal over and won't produce new roots if we don't clean that part. Once the cut is made, we apply a small amount of cinnamon powder directly onto that area. Cinnamon acts as a natural fungicide and protects the tissue while it starts to develop roots. Now we place the cuttings horizontally on the sand, making sure that only the cut part is in direct contact with the substrate. We just need to make sure that the cut area stays in constant contact with moisture, since that part is critical. If it dries out, the cutting won't root. It's essential to always keep that surface moist, but not overly wet. Now we're going to prepare the irrigation water. In 1 liter of clean water, we add a teaspoon of 3% hydrogen peroxide, or 10 volume peroxide. If the concentration is higher, 20 volumes or 6%, we use only half a teaspoon per liter. With this mixture, we slowly water the sand until the excess water starts to drain out from the bottom hole. This way, we make sure the moisture is distributed evenly without saturating the substrate. The next step is to prepare our natural cinnamon-based fungicide, which is perfect for preventing fungi and bacteria. It's very easy to make. In 1 liter of water, add a pinch of ground cinnamon. Mix well until it dissolves, filter it with a fine cloth or a coffee filter, and pour it into a spray bottle. We'll apply this remedy every 3 days, taking advantage of the times when we open the bottle to ventilate. Lightly spray the sand, the cuttings, and the inner walls of the mini greenhouse, keeping the environment humid and clean. Now, take the top part of the bottle and make a vertical cut along one side. This will allow us to open it and place it over the base, creating a homemade mini greenhouse. This system will maintain a constant humidity of 90 to 100%, which is ideal for the cuttings to naturally develop roots. We place the propagator in a spot with good indirect light, avoiding direct sunlight. Every 3 days, we slightly open the lid to ventilate, check the humidity, and apply the natural cinnamon fungicide. If we notice that the sand is getting too dry, we add a little clean water from the top. Under the right conditions, temperature between 20 and 28 degrees Celsius and high humidity, the rooting process can take between 4 and 6 weeks, depending on the species. Fig and lemon trees usually root sooner. Avocado takes a bit longer, but all of them respond very well to this method. Now comes the most interesting part of the process. Now we can finally remove the branches from the propagator and start multiplying our plants. What we'll do is cut the branch into vertical sections, making use of the entire length of the rooted cutting. Each piece can be about 2 or 3 centimeters long, and if it has a bud, even better, but if it doesn't, that's okay too. Over time, the plant will produce its own buds and keep growing without any problem. If we're lucky enough to find buds or small shoots, we leave those areas intact and make the cuts between them. And this way, with just one rooted branch, we can get multiple new plants, ready to become new fruit trees. What's truly amazing about this method is that from a single branch, you can get an impressive number of new trees in a natural, affordable, and super easy way. Isn't this Thai method spectacular? And that's it, my friend. That's how easy it is to propagate lemon trees, fig trees, and avocados Thai style. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, because more simple and proven methods are coming so you can have a garden full of life. See you next time.